Hello! Welcome to the next episode of this career mode tutorial. What we're going to be doing today is we're going back to the moon, but the difference is that we're doing it with a new version of MechJeb. And it is going to be pretty fantastic. What we're going to do is we're going to take off and we're going to use this maneuver planner here that we are going to get to the moon so much better than we have in the past. And let's launch. So maneuver planner is a new feature of MechJeb that you get when you advance above up and above the tech tree. And the cool thing about this whole process is that what it does is that it gives you this opportunity to kind of automate the node creation and plan maneuvers beforehand. And it's great because you kind of have to know how to create these nodes and maneuver nodes to get places before it'll help you do that. Like we've gone to orbit several times already, and we've plotted our kind of maneuvers that way. And in the past, the last episode, we got to the moon completely by hand, and we know how to do that. We understand how to do that. So what we do here is that it just automates the process and kind of makes things a little easier and lets you be more efficient. So we are just going to keep going up. Cool. So now what I want to do is I want to circularize my orbit, and I'm going to do that at the next apoapsis. And the difference here, so this is a 2,000 meter per second burn. I only have 1,000 left of the stage, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to abort node execution, but I'm going to burn this myself because this will be a multi-stage kind of burn, and this maneuver planner is not great at handling that. So we're just going to kind of circularize our orbit on our own. And we'll use this kind of assist to get us pointed in the right direction. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this node, and I'm going to go ahead and circularize. And this will take about 1,000 delta V. And it will fast forward to the appropriate time and perform the burn. Sometimes I wish you could fast forward time while you are accelerating, but I can see how that could end up going very, very poorly for people. But we wait. We have approximately 1 minute left of burn. And the thing is that we could have been a lot more efficient on the way up. Essentially, we went straight up and then started burning to the side to develop the speed we need to get into orbit. We could have made not a gravity turn, but started turning a lot earlier to kind of help this out, to make this process a lot easier. But this is fine. We should have plenty of fuel, theoretically, to get to the moon and back. And we've almost circularized our orbit. And we can see ourselves kind of just slowing ourselves down. So let's bring us out to the map by pressing M. We're going to click on the moon and set it as our target. And with this maneuver planner, what we're going to do first is we're going to match planes with target. And we'll see that this only takes 178 to execute. It's a lot easier to execute that now. And this is a lot of fine tuning that we're doing to make sure that our that we get there as efficiently as possible. So the autopilot points us in the right direction, then accelerates time until we are right before where we need to burn. This is going to be a 12-second burn, and we can see that we are accelerating time, and we're going to get there real soon. Almost there. And as we start to slow down, we'll start burning about 3 seconds. And this is also kind of straddles it. So if we have a schedule, like a 10-second burn at a certain time, it'll start burning 5 seconds earlier, 5 seconds before, and 5 seconds after the point of the maneuver node. Excellent. So as that winds down, what we're going to do is we'll do a Hohmann transfer to a target. I'm not going to explain exactly what a Hohmann transfer is. I would suggest looking up in Wikipedia. That is a much better write-up than I can do. So we're going to create and execute the node. And it's going to go at, it's going to be 838 meter per second burn. And as we accelerate through, we'll encounter the moon at approximately 5 hours, and then if we keep going, we'll leave Kerbal orbit, but we don't want to do that. We're going to kind of bring it back. And for this mission, we're just going to do a quick flyby of the moon. And ever so slowly we see our path. Cool. And what we can do is that as we prepare our flyby, we can start to plan our trip back. Oops. Let us get rid of this maneuver. let's put the maneuver here. Just gonna burn opposite direction to bring us back into our orbit, and that'll be 132. Cool. So now, accelerate time a bit. And we can see the moon. And this is going to be our closest our approach. And what we're going to do is that we're going to execute the next node. And I crashed into the moon. That's awesome. Oh, what did I do wrong? Well, we're going to call it for this episode. That was clearly a mistake. We will try again next week. And we will do a better job of paying attention to where we're going. Until next time, have fun.